Snowshoes are an amazing tool to get more folks outside in the wintertime. So what are snowshoes? Well, they're shoes for walking on the snow. Actually, they're a device that you strap to your existing boots that helps to spread your body weight over a large area so that you don't sink into the snow, just like many animals such as the snowshoe hare or even tires on fat bikes. Many hiking areas are even open in the wintertime for snowshoeing. People with snowshoes can also play a vital role in grooming many fat bike winter trails. A traditional snowshoe is made of wood with a mesh lattice made of leather. Modern snowshoes are now made from a lightweight metal frame with a reinforced fabric deck or from a polycomposite material. A snowshoe is made up of a few basic parts. The deck is the main body of the snowshoe. This is what gives you flotation on top of the snow. The deck is usually made from a reinforced fabric material or a plastic composite of some sort. The frame is the outside outline of the snowshoe, and this holds the deck. Although, with some composite snowshoes, the decking and the frame are the same thing. Bindings are what holds your boots to the snowshoes. These bindings are sometimes mounted on a pivot that allows your boot to move to match the angle of the terrain. The traction system is what gives you grip in the snow or on ice. Some snowshoes feature a more aggressive traction system called crampons, which are bigger spikes for better bite. Some snowshoes feature a heel lift that can be deployed to give you a better angle to attack steep ascents. The most common type of snowshoe can be categorized as recreational snowshoes. These snowshoes are best suited for beginners and are best suited on trails and average snow depths. They are best used on flat or rolling terrain without super steep climbs. Backcountry snowshoes feature more advanced materials and have a bigger surface area for more challenging terrain. Backcountry snowshoes also feature more aggressive traction device features for more challenging terrain. Running snowshoes have a small surface area and are lightweight. They're designed to be used on groomed trails and are not well suited for soft power. So what makes one snowshoe better than the other? Higher end snowshoes use more advanced materials to provide a lighter product. A lighter snowshoe will be easier to walk in and fatigue the user less. The biggest improvement in snowshoes comes in the binding closure system. Basic snowshoes will use straps and hooks or other types of closure systems. These systems are pretty user-friendly, but are not super fast, quick, or easy to use. A BOA binding system makes getting into and out of your snowshoes quick and easy. Most winter boots will work just fine with snowshoes. These boots should be comfortable to walk in for long periods of time, and lighter is better. Waterproofing is very important since you'll be directly in contact with the snow. Also, remember that this is an active sport, so your feet will sweat. Be sure that your boots and your socks can handle this added moisture. Snowshoes are mostly sized by load weight. A heavier user needs a bigger size, while a lighter user will use a smaller size. The weight load range will be listed by the manufacturer for their snowshoes. Snow conditions can also be taken into consideration when choosing a size. If you're going to be in areas with deep snow or if you're wearing a pack, you can choose a larger size. While if you're going to be in areas with groomed trails, a smaller size will work very well. Women's snowshoes are shaped slightly differently than men's, with a slightly tapered tail. Kids' snowshoes are just really small snowshoes, but some of the really cool ones light up in the snow. Getting into your snowshoes is simple. Point your toe into the binding, step down, and adjust your binding until your foot is snugly situated in the binding. There's a few accessories that'll round out your snowshoeing experience. Gaiters are waterproof sleeves that go over the tops of your boots and extend up your leg. They're designed to keep snow out of your boots in deep snow conditions. Gaiters are a necessary tool to keep your legs and feet dry and warm out in the snow. Snowshoe poles help with balance in the loose conditions that you'll encounter while snowshoeing. Many of these poles can be used for general trekking out of the snow, and many times are adjustable for user size and conditions. Some snowshoes are available in a kit that features snowshoes, poles, and a carrying bag. Like any outdoor activity in the winter, it's super important to dress appropriately. This means layering. Be sure to use multiple layers for moisture-wicking base layers, insulating mid layers, and waterproof outer layers to keep you warm and dry in the conditions that you'll encounter. Check out all of our snowshoes at your local ERIK'S location or at shoperiks.com.